On behalf of the people of Colorado, it is my pleasure to congratulate the Longmont Chorale on its 75th anniversary. The Longmont Chorale plays an important role by providing an inclusive space for all in our Colorado community through song. Once again, congratulations on a successful 75 years. You have my best wishes now and in the years to come. Sincerely, John Hickenlooper, Governor, State of Colorado.
The one thing that I just love so much about this group and organization is it's one of the few community things that's really, truly community that seem to be left in this community. As newspapers get gobbled up and other things happen and, and all of that, it seems like those things that are uniquely Longmont and the surrounding communities around it, this is still something that's uniquely Longmont. And I'm just so thrilled that it's still here and still doing that, fulfilling that function for the audience and for the participants as well. I'm just so delighted that it's still here.
The fact that it is a non-audition group, I just think that is a wonderful aspect of the organization.
In the space of 75 years, the Chorale has managed to amass a formidable library. The collection includes music from many genres and styles. Without neglecting the masterpieces of the past, there are works from Broadway, gospel, folk, traditional Christmas selections, and a variety of works with an international flavor. There are over 640 separate selections in the inventory, totaling close to 30,000 pieces of music with a monetary value of over $60,000. Making it one of the most valuable repositories in the state.
The aspect of community is to involve many members of the Longmont Symphony Orchestra with us. And I think that top-notch orchestra has added so much to our performances. And then just to have the interaction between the orchestra and the chorale. And I think that's really grown over the years, and hope it will continue even more.
Know that piece hadn't been performed in Colorado in 70 years. And it is just a monster of a choral work.
Yeah.
And if I was selfish about anything, I'm glad that I gave both the Longmont audience and all of those performers the chance to do that.
When I first started with the chorale, we were pretty set in the mold of it had to be a pretty serious kind of thing. This is serious stuff we were doing here. And over the years, we have managed to, I think all of us have branched out. I know Tim, concerts that I went to, especially as I've heard some of the works that you composed, and I think it was wonderful to bring in. That was a wonderful addition. Think of the huge variety of the stuff that we did when you were directing. Again, go back to the Celtic thing, and I would love to take credit for that idea. That wasn't my idea. That was the chorale president's idea, Gretchen Kelly. I'd like to give her full credit for that. I will take any idea that's a good one and steal it. But she said something, and I said, "Oh, Celtic concert in March? Well, duh." All you have to do is look around, and I'll tell you what one of my little theories is we as a society, and a greater society, are programmed. In July, we expect patriotic music. Now, if we got out and did something really, really serious, and I was delighted with the program you all did yesterday, because it was what I expected to hear in a park. I mean, there's that thing that's built in. At Christmas time, the Hanukkah is a wonderful thing. They're wonderful things, but people also want to hear some Perry Como.
Yeah.
There's a reason that White Christmas is still the #1 selling song in the United States. And so I think when we can hook into where the psyche of the general public is in our programming over the course of the years, Celtic concert at St. Patrick's Day time, everybody's thinking that way. I mean, they're already primed and ready. That's what they're looking for. If you want to do an evening of love songs, you ought to do it in the middle of February.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, I'm being kind of silly and flip, but by the same way, rather than take any single concert and try to do a buffet plate of different things on any single concert, to be able to give the audience that opportunity during the whole year. And there may be some folks that say, I just really don't care for pop music, but I'm going to come and hear that Mozart Requiem. because that's one of my favorite.
Yeah. I will always take the fact that it's a non-audition group, that anyone can come sing, and anyone can have that experience. Whether they're realizing what the experience is or not at the time, I think that's what I take away from it.